नमस्ते, मेरा नाम अलका है और मेरी शादी उदयपुर में हुई है एंड वी वर्क विद इंडिजिनियस ब्लॉक प्रिंटिंग क्लस्टर. वी स्टार्टेड दिस इन Akola district in Chittor. It's a native craft of Mewar region, mud resist block printing, and we work majorly with indigo. Like we started with indigo and then we ventured into other natural dyes. So basically it's indigenous, it's very scientific, it's very apt, like the whole process is indigenous, scientific, it's apt for today's scenario, like for today's world. It's very good, it's good for the environment, it's low fashion, like you can buy less because it's very organic. Everything is natural. Like we print with mud. Mud is procured from local areas, and we mix babul, edible babul, जिससे अपन गोंद के लड्डू बनाते हैं ना, that we mix. It acts as a resistant and little bit of lime. So we make a paste. It's like cake paste, and then with the help of block, we print on it like on the fabric. Then we keep the fabric for 4 to 5 days. If it's cotton, if it's silk, we keep it for longer duration. We keep it for 8 to 10 days, and then we dip dye it in indigo or other natural dyes. So in the resistant area, whiteness will come, and rest of the area, that color will come which you want to achieve. And we wash it then. So basically nothing is chemical harmful, but you have to see it. So I'll ask them to, they can shoot the process also next. So it's all handmade, and we have a lot of women with us working. It's everything is very local, but it's not local does not mean that it's not design wise, it's not good. Like we cater to national and international market. We cater to Japan, Korea, like America, and there are many more collaborations which is happening now. And so actually we started like very small with scratch. There was only one family in Akola which was practicing this like on tables. When we went, they were not even using pins. Like it's all technical. Like to get the kind of accuracy, you need to put pins and all. So that kind. So we took help from Ministry of Textiles, because like finance is a thing. Like so I didn't want to take it from both the sides of the family. So I took help from Ministry of Textile. So it was a wonderful scheme. It was a 5-year action plan. So we made self-help groups, and then we trained them vigorously, sincerely, religiously. Like we were working passionately, like crazy people. Like it was like do or die. मतलब अपन को करना ही करना है, otherwise it's of no use. So but like all the village people were working, but then they thought that we are a threat to them, because they thought अरे ये तो ऐसे ही आई है चली जाएगी, like because I was not cheaper, but I was, and initially I never thought that I'll have my own brand. I thought it was the love of textiles. I have studied textiles, so I'm very passionate about the craft and the rich culture, the rich textiles which our country holds. Like you will see every part of India has a wonderful textile culture. जैसे पहले नदियाँ होती थी, उसके किनारे there used to be printing units, because washing and all easy होता था. तो अकोला में बेडज रिवर थी, उदयपुर में आयर्ड रिवर थी, तो यहाँ पे भी था. बट उदयपुर का तो इट्स कम्प्लीटली लैंग्वेज्ड, बिल्कुल विलुप्त हो चुकी है ये कला. यहाँ के सारे आर्टिजन्स दूसरा काम करते हैं. हमने बहुत बार उनको अप्रोच किया, उनको मोटिवेट किया, बट नन ऑफ देम दे वांट टू कम बैक इनटू दिस आर्ट क्राफ्ट, व्हिच इज kind of sad. हमने उनको खो दिया है. So अकोला वाले लोग हैं, plus there are other artisans which we are working it. So and it takes a lifetime to do this. Like you have to be very patient. You have to have a lot of persistence. There will be many challenges, ups and downs, financial crunches, many things. But you have to keep going every day. Then you will achieve. Like we've participated, like we have to, like we work with other brands. We have 2 verticals. We worked on B2B model also, and we work on B2C model also. So after COVID, it's more of B2B, but it's okay. Like sustaining is very important, and soon we will increase our B2C also. I'm very content and happy. So it's my happy zone, and so we have 200 women working with us, and 100 are in-house. 200 women we are working indirectly, like you can say Dwar Pe Rozi. We give them employment where they are staying. Like we have made their self-help groups and their groups. Like one is at Debari, Mattoon, Kanpur, so suburban areas of Udaipur. So they do stitching, like fabric we make. We source fabric, then we print it, we make it. We have a designer team from NID, NIFT, IICD, various institute, Pearl. Then they design it, and then we stitch it, and then we supply all over India and outside. मैं उदयपुर और आसपास के लोगों से गुजारिश करना चाहती हूँ. मतलब I strongly recommend that we should support local artisan, not because it's like from a dusky village and like you have to be sentimental over it, but it's actually good. Like scientifically, it's very good for your body. It's very good for the environment. Even if it's a little bit costly, because it's like it's a lot of craftsmanship, workmanship involved in it, right from designing to making of it. Like if you'll see the process, it's extremely labor intensive. So it's like slow fashion, but it's extremely good for the environment and for your body. If it's kind of life skill, like you have to keep wearing it, and you'll never wear synthetic, or it's kind of like, you know, healing cloth. It heals your body. Like if you are very anxious person or like hyperactive, you should wear indigos. Like we have done natural dyes. We've explored with Ayurvastra, which is also like our ancient age-old tradition. So we have treated fabric with cow dung, and treated them with castor oil, and we have like dyed with haldi, Indian madder, and natural indigo. And we explore a lot of lot of natural dyes which are locally available in Aravali's, like Brazilian wood. It's called Brazilian wood. I don't know why. Locally, it's called Patang ki lakdi. It gives you beautiful pink peach color. Like in every like chanderi or mulberry silk or different fabrics will take different color. But you know, locally palash ke phool, these all give you wonderful color. So I strongly recommend, don't worry about bleeding and all. Just think of yourself. It's like if you start wearing it, I'm like, it's a promise. Like you don't want to wear anything else. It's such good for your body and for environment. मैं बहुत बहुत आभारी हूँ ज्ञानमंच वर्क मॉब के टीम के लिए और उनके ये प्रयास के लिए. मुझे पता नहीं था और ये बहुत अच्छा लगा मुझे. लाइक वोकल फॉर लोकल मतलब काफ़ी प्रेरणादायी है, बिकॉज दे आर वर्किंग to promote local people, like local, be it any sort of work. So I'm really impressed and highly motivated by the work they are doing. So I'm extremely grateful for giving me this opportunity to speak here today. So, Jai Hind and Jai Bharat.